Okay. Get in there, Holly.
All right,
Good.
good to go.
All right, so just call the meeting to order. It's 12th, moved by Elise and second by Sylvie, that the meeting be open at, we're late because of somebody. 5:06 p.m. All good? Sorry, I've been working with kids all day. All right, adoption of the agenda, moved by Sylvie, second by Elise. That the draft agenda dated August 12th, 2024 can be adopted as prepared. All in favor? Carried. Any disclosure of pecuniary interest and general nature thereof? Nope, hearing none. Adoption of the previous minutes, moved by Elise and second by Sylvie, that the minutes of the Recreation Fitness Committee of July 8th, 2024 can be adopted as stipulated. All in favor? Carried. Any presentations and delegations? Any staff reports? None. And then items for community discussion. 7A is the community garden.
Just so everybody's on the same page with the community garden, Dan went ahead and built a very lovely stand. And so far, I think it's been going well, that Dan and Mel are going and harvesting everything and then kind of just putting it there, just so that way things are harvested correctly at the right time, and then things that will regrow are able to, because they're harvested appropriately. We put out a call that if any residents have any extra produce from their gardens or anything, they're welcome to put it there so that people can
that's a good idea.
come take it, so nobody wastes, right? If you have extra, go ahead, share it. It can go there, and yeah.
I foresee a lot of zucchini showing
Yes. But that's great, right? Because of the price of food and everything these days, like, I'll take a free zucchini.
Oh, and zucchini's cool.
And you can do anything with them. But that's where we're at with the community garden, just so everybody's on the same page that they will be harvesting it and putting it in the baskets. The baskets are to remain there. But that's about that with the garden.
Perfect. And then the Labor Day event.
So Labor Day event, there have been some changes. We have made every effort we could think of, every alternative arrangement, but we cannot get fireworks for Labor Day.
Okay.
We
Well, we can get fireworks.
yes, we cannot make it work for Labor Day
Why?
because of extenuating circumstances.
What are we missing?
Qualified individuals to set them off.
Okay.
So anywho, it's not happening. We're gonna pivot, but something also fell into our lap a little bit, and that someone contacted the township and said they want to put on a free outdoor movie.
Oh,
We said, perfect, we have a weekend for you. It works for them. So we have a gentleman named Steve, different Steve, from a company, Behemoth Entertainment. They're gonna come out, set it all up, put it on. It's the Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire, the new one,
Oh, nice.
which is exciting because that's very new. So then I think the layout of the night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is we'll have the crafts. The Lions Club will be helping with that. I think what they're gonna do is some of the rocks, like paint rocks and stuff to add to the snake, ties that all in.
That's awesome.
Reptile Camp is donating games and just games, like, yeah, and staff to help out with that. So from 6 to 8, we'll have the crafts, the games, and we have a live band, the Broom Turners. They're gonna come out. You can check out, they have a Facebook page that with some of their samples of their music and everything. So from North Bay.
Oh, nice.
So thinking logistically to have them sort of set up in the middle of the rink. Have the movie gentlemen set up at the end closest to the change rooms, because they're both gonna need the power source.
Okay.
And then have the crafts and everything sort of set up at the other end. That way parents can enjoy the music, not be too far from the kids doing the crafts and the games and stuff like that, if that works. Everyone thinks that works.
And then they pack up and leave, and then all the floor space will be there for the movie.
Yeah, for the movie, and the movie would start at 8. That works. Who will be attending? That's something I should. So it's Saturday, August the 31st.
Okay, so this is the Saturday. I should be able to be there,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Oh, and as well, there is the farmer's market, sorry, The Bonfield Farmers Market wants to participate, but they don't have final details on how many vendors and stuff will be there. As well as the movie gentleman, he will be doing popcorn and stuff, so that will take
And where's he from?
North Bay, I think,
Okay,
but anywho. I should add those two, so Sylvie, you'll be able to
I think so, yeah.
help out, please?
What time?
Starts at 6.
And it is what day? I'm sorry.
Saturday, August
Saturday.
31st.
Oh, it's just right here. It starts at 6.
And I'll reach
I
out
should be
to
able to,
Sandra.
should be able to, 6 till,
8, well, 6 to 8 is the activities
And
and
then
stuff, and the
movie?
movie starts at 8.
okay,
It should be done by 9:30, 9:40,
10 o'clock,
yeah, in there, and then he'll have to tear down, but,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be there.
okay.
I might be able to show up, it just won't be at 6, because we're out in certain.
Yeah, yeah.
Area for a powwow, so
You'll be too tired.
probably, but we'll see how it goes.
And Sheena probably.
Yeah, and then we'll have, okay, I'll reach out to Sheena as well.
I'll talk to her tonight.
Okay, perfect. I'm so excited to have her on too.
She used to help out with the Halloween stuff.
Which is one of the reasons I'm so excited to have her on.
You owe me.
Yeah. thank you. Steve, anything to add for Labor Day?
No, I don't think so. I think that event runs pretty smooth. I think, I'll make sure that we have enough staff for the games and if the, Lions is doing crafts, I mean, you kind of.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're set for that.
So what would we actually doing, just kind of like directing people?
Yeah, just making sure that everyone is, just directing people, helping people find the games or helping them find the popcorn.
End of the day, I
Just-
just told them to go park it up.
Yeah, just helping with parking is probably gonna be one of the bigger ones.
Okay.
Just organizing people and getting, kind of setting it in motion, mostly.
What time is the farmer's market?
They're gonna start a little bit earlier, like they're gonna start setting up at 5. But we spoke that the actual event's not starting until 6, and that gives them lots of time to set up and get ready.
Are you gonna put them on the other side of the rink?
I'm
Just all
thinking,
of that?
yeah, exactly. On the
Between the
other side,
hill and the rink?
And we never got somebody to do concessions, but the guy that's
But
doing the movie is doing.
that's popcorn and stuff, so that works out.
And the
So-
farmer's market usually has like baker and.
Yeah, they'll have baked goods. I know Deborah Helm wants to do like her pulled pork or whatever, so. Yeah.
Candy bags, maybe some beers,
I'll double check with the movie guy. to
Maybe
see
the
what
Lions Club
exactly.
too?
because
They're already doing the crafts and stuff. I contacted the food bank, a number of Camp Caribou, nobody seemed to be able to do it that weekend. But I'll double check with the movie guy about the snacks, and then did you have a suggestion then?
no, I would just let him know that he could set like snacks and stuff up by like 6, so that when bands and games and stuff going on.
Okay,
People will buy that as opposed to waiting until 8.
Okay.
You wanted the extra couple.
Or if you wanted to mention it to Deborah, maybe somebody has a table.
that wants to
And
do
then
snacks.
maybe they want to do those candy sticks or something, you know?
Okay,
That might be an idea for somebody who has a little table.
I just didn't want to step on his toes too much either, that if he does the candy and stuff like that, but I didn't wanna.
Yeah,
Take
take
away
it to
from-
him first. He's not
Yeah.
sure he wants to do the movie, and then we can.
Yeah, there was a lady that went to the farmer's market a couple of times, like Candy Lady. She did. I think she was called Candy Lady.
Oh,
I think the
perfect.
popcorn lady or
With
something.
the patty floss and the slushies?
No, that's Joanne.
No,
She was
she's
doing that.
selling.
Yeah, it's another lady
Mhm.
that was at the farmer's market, I remember it. So it was, 9 o'clock in the morning, my kids all there. So,
Naturally,
yes,
so you want candy at 9 in the morning?
all the time.
Alright, and then Halloween parade. So Renee has basically contacted Cassandra and said that she would help and help facilitate it and kind of help
Great.
organize it or volunteer, but she can't kind of take on it. She can't run it.
Like she did.
Like she
Before.
said previously.
So what we'll need to do is kind of be more organized ourselves with getting participants.
Okay.
So if you like, if we want to assign one person to reach out to the local community groups kind of thing and get them, or if we wanted someone to reach out to the local businesses, then we can do like a blanket 1-2 for donations for candy and stuff like that. But I think it would be advisable to really nail down who's reaching out.
Yeah.
To do kind of thing.
Well, does Renee, you
Have
said
a-
Sheena had worked with
Yeah,
her
so
previously?
maybe wait and see what Sheena all did and.
Okay,
Cause they might have
like a list.
like, like they're do this first, do this second kind of thing. But it'd be
Maybe.
really nice if there was a theme to put it out there as soon as possible to give people
Like a theme.
time. Yeah, like
What
if
kind of
there
theme?
was, I don't know, wasn't it a movie theme last year?
No, last year was
It was
just,
just how.
yeah, but
I don't know,
do we wanna try a theme?
I don't know. It was-
I don't know. What date are you doing this?
The Halloween parade, we had decided October 26th.
Okay.
Is that still,
Is it the Friday or?
The Saturday.
Saturday.
does that work for everyone?
I may not, only because Kate does a BART event, so I usually help with that.
Okay,
Plus Demi wanted a Halloween party, so they're delaying her actual birthday till the 25th.
okay. That's fine, right? But what do we think about doing, so that's the Saturday
Doesn't mean I
before
can't.
Halloween.
Halloween.
But then that's half the battle,
Yeah.
honestly. It's the Saturday before Halloween. And that's what we did last year, was the Saturday before Halloween.
Yeah, I think a couple of she did it right on Halloween, and then once Halloween kind of moved into the middle
I
of
think
the
it's when
week,
it was cold.
that's when she avoided it, yeah.
Yeah, I think having it on Halloween, I think there were issues with conflicting like schedules with kids wanting to trick
Yeah.
or treat kind
And I
of
think
thing.
it worked during COVID because they weren't allowed to go.
Yeah,
Now that it's back on, right?
okay, so we'll stick with Saturday, the 26th, 6 p.m. was the start time last year, so we'll stick to that.
Yeah, the nice thing is when you've done such a good job like this, that a lot of the work's done, right? Like,
Absolutely, yeah.
pick the day, pick the time, the route is the same. People that have donated before will donate can, as long
Yeah.
as they know about it. And then there's not really a whole lot more to it, other than getting people organized and handing stuff out, so. She's done all the legwork in previous years.
I reached out, there's a new principal at the school as well, I spoke to her today. Because I really want to get the school involved in as many activities as we can. And then this way too, we can get the information directly to the kids to get them excited.
Who's the principal?
Her name Nancy Morin. I think she's the contact. It's all in French. But yeah, so to get the kids involved and get that all set up, but that's another thing for that. The route for it, do we want to just stick to the same route that we did last year?
And so we cut off one or two of those small trees, but it was still, what, an hour, 20 minutes or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
Still a long time.
so the route will
It was a
stick
good
to
route, though.
mostly,
it was a good route.
okay.
I think.
Oh, and then we'll double check on this closer too, but pictures. We're really focusing on getting pictures from our events. So that I don't want to use stock photos when we're advertising for next year and stuff. When it comes to photos with children, we have to have written permission from their
Yes.
parents if we want to show their faces. Otherwise, it's easy enough to blur the faces on Canva or whatever. But if we are going to be using their faces, then we need to have written permission.
So we're doing a blanket permission. So we have a blanket one for the library now.
Okay,
That covers us, like you're participating in our event. If you don't want your picture taken, then please let us know. So
Okay.
it could be just a disclaimer put on any advertisement that, you know, pictures may be taken of this event and post on social media.
you send me that
Yeah,
and then.
a lot of
I'll-
libraries have started doing it because it got hard when.
Well,
you know,
it's so
events and they're
hard.
Trying to,
Yeah,
you know, get people to.
Yeah, I didn't know they did it at events like that. I mean, it's almost to be expected.
it
Well,
is,
yeah,
and
because
depending,
You're out
this
in
was just, I
public.
think, a step that was put in here just to protect
I
privacy.
wonder how like the city of North Bay will not deal with it.
It's a public event. You're allowed to take photos. It's just how they wanted to process it here. So. But if we could get that and see if that's
Yeah.
approved, then we'll go from there. Okay. Any other Halloween? So no theme or what do you think?
I don't know, it was fun last year. I'm just trying to remember why I thought there was a thing. Maybe it was candy. There was a thing. It'd be confusing.
Okay,
I don't know. I thought there was a good mix of fun stuff last year and.
Yeah, it's a fun-
5 minutes.
If
Oh,
you
it's
do-
great.
Like,
Yeah.
it's fun to do a theme, but if you do a theme and then people might just with everything being so costly, it might be difficult
It's
for them.
hard, okay,
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
if, kids like to do their own costumes and whatever, so.
okay, so I don't. Think we need the theme, but it's, this is why we have a committee.
Now, does the township, like, does the municipality? a float?
Yes, we will hopefully be doing that this year. We had one in the
So
Christmas
We could
one.
do a theme, we
Okay,
could do a theme float,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna think,
I'm trying to think.
Politicians. Scary enough. Sorry.
I would not wanna see some of the costumes.
Everybody shows up as Trump.
Honestly, gonna sound
Anything else? Halloween?
No, we had talked about trying to get a dance studio or
Right,
marching band.
yeah,
kind of
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
involved.
okay,
And we made some early calls last year, it was just too early, but Nick Westfair says they're a marching band. So I think that's the only school that still does have one. Then maybe dance studio, like Wesley's daughter runs. Dance Escape. Maybe get a group like that together.
yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah.
And more people will kind of walk the parade, and she wanted to kind of get like a dance studio, dress up like zombies or whatever, and do like.
Yeah. Okay, any other groups like that?
Well, there's also there's those groups that compete in the cheerleading competitions
Oh,
and they
yeah.
go all over the place.
Apollo have those, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're called, is it cheer? I think they're called cheer, like, and I know one of the groups ended up like in the States in competition this past year.
Okay. Is any other organizations like that would be good to contact, that their kids are just genuinely gonna be excited to be in a parade? Cause I remember doing that as a kid and it was awesome.
Like the Cub Scouts or anything like that would be.
Do we have any sort of those girl guides?
We have a girl guide. I think still. Okay. But if you think of any other organizations, just send me a text or whatever, whoever, or reach out to
Who
them.
was the ones that had the little cars that,
The Shriners?
yeah, the Shriners?
Oh, is it Jenna's grandfather?
Did they still do
He's
that?
really involved in Allender. We need to reach out to her.
That'd be cute.
Okay.
So 2024 events.
So Christmas, so after Halloween, Christmas is our next one. I spoke with the Lions today, and so they are interested in maybe merging breakfast with Santa and with the Christmas in Bonfield, but the more we talked about it, it kind of was turning into a full day thing. So how they pictured it going, and I said I'd bring it to us so we can say yay or nay. That it would be
That
like,
was the same day as the bazaar, right? And,
no, it's separate days.
Yeah.
They always did,
no, the chili cook-up.
No,
No,
that wasn't
separate
St.
day.
Dave's Bazaar.
Well, that's
No.
what we were talking about the other day. Okay.
oh, no, they're separate days. So how it kind of, our best case scenario for it all working together would be breakfast from 9 till 12. And then. Okay, written down for today. 9 to 12, and then we'd have to do soup and chili after that. And then maybe do a parade. I mean, so 9 to 12 breakfast, 3 to 5 soup and chili, and then do the parade at like 6 to do like a parade of lights. But then that turns into a whole day, so I don't know if.
And it's the back and forth too, like
Yeah.
9 to 12, I go home and then am I coming back at 3? Cause my
Why-
kids are not gonna eat chili, so then, like,
What about if you did 9 to 11 breakfast with Santa? 11 to 1 soup and chili,
that falls around lunchtime.
and then do the parade.
What does that give the ladies at the hall?
Ooh, that's tight
That's
for the
tight,
soup
yeah.
and chili
Yeah.
because
Last year, though, it was all done early and we ended up closing up early.
We do that at 3 o'clock, right?
Mhm.
So people will waking up in the morning and making our soup and chili at home and we show up and do like it as
At
an
2.
early dinner.
And then, oh yeah, the people that are competing, like, that would be logistically, like, if you were competing and you had your kid
yeah,
and. you
Well,
had the
They
parade.
could drop it off, put it on low, because it's in a crock pot,
Mhm.
and then go do the breakfast thing. They're not gonna be there for the whole 2 hours, more than.
That's a lot of food though, like 9
In
to,
one day.
yeah. To like have your breakfast and then eat soup and chili.
Well, how does that work? Is it just the kids that eat the breakfast with Santa? and
No,
what are the
everybody
parents?
does.
Okay,
It's the whole family. It's like a pancake breakfast.
cause I mean, they're not eating that much of chili and soup. It's
There
like a
was
little
a-
taste. Some people were going back for more, but I think
Yeah.
it's because they hadn't had anything else to eat.
I don't.
Unless you do 9 to 12, do the parade.
They were thinking of parade of lights. They were thinking parade of lights.
That makes a
which is-
long day for little kids,
That's
so,
it, yeah,
or do 9 to 11, do the parade,
or we can just keep them separate events.
and then do the soup and chili after. Cause then they would warm up after the parade, like we did last year.
Yeah.
And how, like, cause the parade is how long, an hour, 2 hours?
Maybe an hour.
It would be good timing.
Involved, right?
Yeah.
Not sure, I think we only have 5 vehicles or something.
Yes, but and a dog.
So if we did, yeah, so if you did breakfast with Santa
Mhm.
and then plan for the parade. And then the soup and chili when they come in from 1 to 3. And then it's done. Cause then people could have soup or chili to warm up after being out in the cold. And then everybody goes home.
I'm just trying to like logistically how we're gonna.
Cause Santa's
yeah,
gonna
but
be at
after
the
eating a whole
breakfast.
breakfast, do they want soup and chili a couple hours
I-
later?
That's where I'm on the fence, but
I like keeping it as 2 separate.
I think
events,
two
small
separate, yeah.
3-hour events, 2.5-hour events. Different weekends.
Cause was it usually the parade and then the soup and chili?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you wanna do the parade of lights, so you wanna reverse it.
well, we don't have to, that's when we started realizing it was going to be a long thing. We're like, maybe we do that, but I don't know, it's up to you guys to vote on.
Well, that's kind of parade of lights, I mean, 4 o'clock it starts, but that's when is it?
Yeah, with.
So the date for this one will be the 30th of November.
You're still looking at 5:30, 6 o'clock
Yeah,
before
yeah.
it starts, it's darkening up.
But. That's the. But we'll do November 30th, no matter what,
Soup and chili or Santa?
it's the same, the soup and chili. Sorry, the soup and chili with the parade has Santa. And then there's the breakfast with Santa, so we need to decide if we want to look at doing them together, or if we wanna keep them as separate, and then we would decide on the times after.
Logistically, I think it would be hard too, cause
Yeah.
you've now got Santa going to the breakfast.
Okay,
And
Not
then
only that,
reversing around.
your people making soup and chili, I mean, their morning is
And then
taken
you
up
might-
with breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you might lose the parade people too, like the people who would participate.
yeah, that's
In
the
the
more
parade?
we looked into it, it's like, oh.
Cause it tends to be the same people,
that
right? So
participate.
it's putting a lot on.
Okay,
And logistic too, thinking
Yeah.
if people go to the breakfast with Santa, all the cars are now lining where you're gonna have the parade come through.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah, That's, yeah. Yeah, cause I was talking with Holly about that and I said, well, I'll be down first thing in the morning and that would be a whole,
A whole day?
yeah,
Okay, so you guys want to separate?
split
Keep it
it.
separate.
Keep it separate? Okay. So if we are gonna keep it separate then, the times for last year, I think we did go a little long last year.
We should,
Soup
The
and chili.
Christmas in Bonneville, so the soup and chili and the parade. Do we wanna have it done by 5
Or earlier.
or 4?
what did we
Start
do
the
last year?
parade. I don't remember what time it started, but yeah, it ended at like 5:45 or something.
It was way too late.
It was too long.
But-
So,
Didn't it just go late because people were just, socializing inside?
no,
It was like,
it was just, it
Like
could have been
the-
gone
There were people waiting around for the
for the,
final, and then there was people
Yeah.
who just didn't wait around for the.
shorten it up.
so if we want to start the parade at 12,
Sure,
do the parade 12 till
12:15.
1.
Assuming that dog shows up.
Feed to 1 o'clock.
Assuming the dog shows up.
Lunch hour.
If the dog shows up, that dog can take his own full parade. We want it, we'll have it end by 4 so that people can get home for dinner and stuff like that.
Try for 4 and then if we see again, like, then we just send it earlier next time.
Okay,
Cause it'll
Um,
go 1 to 3 then, technically. That should be good.
would
Which
it just
part?
go to 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause we'll keep it,
I honestly, I gotta find out what the event is for each one again, because
so,
they're doing two weekends.
yeah, cause the parade realistically at best is an hour. And so that would have everyone at the hall for 1, from 1 to 3.
And then
So
do the
they'll bring
judging.
their.
Do have the judging done
Yeah.
at 3.
Yeah, and then everybody's out by 3:30.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
So they have to bring their soup and food in.
They would
by
need-
12.
have it dropped off
12:30?
by,
12.
yeah, by 12.
That's what we did the last time.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah, I have to find out, because,
Whoa, a lot of
Okay.
time they had to be there for 2. Cause that's what time I got there for and I was making coffee.
Yeah, and you're so good at
I
it. You
know.
got yourself a
It
job.
was-
Maybe we push everything back, like, because if you wake up in the morning, you're making chili or whatever, you done by 1.
Do we want it?
Yeah,
Or we'll push it back?
everybody was, that's what it was last year. Everybody had their chili there and that before the parade.
At 2
Everybody-
o'clock, but now we're talking.
No, it was 2
So at
o'clock,
12.
2,
It was, I
Yeah,
think
it was
it
later.
was 2, I was there.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do we, okay,
It
so
was
then
12.
do we wanna do the parade at 1? Okay. So parade at 1. Soups need to be dropped off by 12,
2 o'clock, right?
cause it would start, the soup and chili would start at 2.
They should be dropping them off before the
Like
parade,
2?
but people don't see the
Yeah.
box coming in though.
so that'll put it 2 to 4 then.
Yeah, which is I think how we ended up with 4.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying is, if you wake up in the morning, how early are you waking up to make chili? To drop it off somewhere at noon?
I'm making it the day before.
I'm
I'm
by the
making
day
chili the day before.
Gotta sift
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
flavors.
if you know.
I think
that
most
much.
people are making it the day before. Unless, are you a day of soup man?
Soup's
I
okay,
generally
they
don't
get
have 2 days in a row to waste,
To waste.
right?
Oh, you
Okay.
make it, and then you stick it in the fridge and it sits, and then.
So I don't know, like, it just seems like if we're moving it up, like, is that going to eliminate how many people enter because they don't have time to get it done?
No,
Okay, so what
Okay.
time do you want it? Do you think it is best?
Well, if
to
it
end?
doesn't. Alright.
last year we had what, 11?
2 hours.
We had 11 chilies?
At least 11 chilies, only the 3 soups, which
Yeah.
is like the soup game is where it's at. Cause you can distinguish the soups easier. I'm a soup.
There was some interesting chilies last year.
Oh, there sure were. Okay, so parade start at 1 till 2. And then
Chili 2
have
to 4.
2 to 4 for soup and music and crafts and all of that, coffee. Important. Okay. And soups need to be dropped off by 1 PM then, like before the parade? No. Okay, so parade 1 to 2, soup and chili 2 to 4, soups dropped off by 1. Um. Do we want to do the council contest again? Is that going to be part of it? Would you?
What were they doing?
They did beans last year, but it's up to them. We can
Go on something else.
put them, try something else, baked, but Donna's gonna win that.
Let's give it some thought. Let's make it something.
Something, yeah, I don't know,
Christmas tree decorating.
like an icing competition? Who could decorate?
Gingerbread
Yeah,
house.
bring in each, no, or even just a big giant sized gingerbread cookie.
Yeah.
And this was the same day as the cookie trade-off, right?
Yeah,
Trade-off, cookie trade.
Which I really think we could explain that a little bit, because there was a lot of people who do not understand that.
yeah, the cookie exchange. We wanna keep that then for this year?
I think so, I
The-
liked
I think,
it.
people seem to enjoy it.
Okay,
I
we'll
just,
just maybe explain it.
Yeah,
Explain it and maybe like advertise it more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I wanted to get this stuff out now and nail down which events we're actually doing so that we can really communicate it to people. But those key lime pie cookies from last year.
oh my god, those were so
So
good.
good.
Oh my god, now I'm hungry. Yeah. Oh, those were so good. We fought over those.
Yeah.
Have we discussed admission for last year, looking at doing a donation? This year, is that something that we are
Yeah,
interested in?
I think so.
Like for people attending?
Yeah, just like. To try and offset some of the costs of the events.
I wouldn't even say it's $12 or whatever, I'd just say admission by donation.
Okay,
Just other events that I've run in the past, if you ask for donations, you get way more than when you have a
Charge.
charge. People just, oh, here's a
Okay.
toonie, here's a toonie. But if it's donations, like here's $5, here's $5. So,
another activity I was thinking we could have is, I don't know if you wanna reach out to Delight, to do face painting. If she'd be interested in, cause it's always good to have other things for the kids to do at these things,
My daughter would probably like to help again.
and with the face painting.
Yeah.
Okay, if you two wanna check on that, that'd be super,
That's for the 30th,
for, yes,
Oh,
for November.
in there on the, yeah,
That's
okay.
for the Christmas in Bonnfield.
Yeah.
I saw. Another Christmas event where they had the kids do carols. And I don't know if that's something, but we've already got the music going. And I don't know if we're getting too many things going on, but that's too many, okay, it's just.
It's a
super
small
cute.
space. Too.
Okay. The crafts we've got. The council contest, we need to think if we want to do that.
And if they,
don't- they want to do
Karaoke
that?
Contest.
No.
They-
thank
Oh, good
you.
lord.
I'm-
Not for us, for them.
I don't think so. Let's see, Steve. Wanna belt out a tune for us?
I've sung karaoke before, it's
And well,
not
I'm
my
sure.
favorite thing to do.
Okay, so we'll stick to the crafts kind of that they had last year. There's crafts on the table. The cookie decorating, they like doing that. The cookie exchange we'll see if we can get face painting involved there. We'll have the music. We'll have the chili that the township does and serves from the kitchen. We'll check on the counselors, see if they want to do another competition because that's fun. Anything else that?
Nope.
Okay, and then when it comes to the parade. For the Christmas, do we want a theme for that? Is that one a better one to have a theme for, or do you just want to say Christmas? Cause they used to do themes for these ones.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All 5 cars would have to dress the same, that's what we're
the dog, please.
I'm going to make this the best parade out of spite.
I've got ideas.
I think we're always hurting for people to attend those.
Mhm.
I think you make it as simple as possible.
Okay.
I haven't seen it because. I think we already don't have very many people, right?
Make it something fun, gaudy Christmas.
Yeah,
I guess Christmas be possible, can. Oh, this
But we
peaceful
could
stuff.
like maybe us as the volunteers and whatever, we could maybe do like. Be wearing like ugly Christmas sweaters.
yes,
Inside,
I myself am 100% into making my own ugly Christmas sweater.
we could maybe do
I
that.
already have, so.
And we could even maybe do that as a theme for Halloween, like. The ugly costumes or something, you
Mhm.
know?
Okay, well. That's,
I think the thing is, and I saw it at Canada Day. Is people didn't know who to talk to.
I
okay,
was gonna actually bring that
Like
up.
there
should
needs to
have-
be a distinguishing feature of volunteers.
like shirts
Their
or,
shirts or
Yeah,
hats
like
or
At
something.
Canada Day, they had the Canada A
but
shirts.
everybody had that.
But everybody had them.
Yeah.
So saying, go talk to the lady
Okay.
over there in the Canada A shirt. But when I
Yeah.
said, go find the lady with the reflective vest, everybody knew who to go to.
Well, again, like
So-
inside, you don't wanna really be in a reflective vest.
No,
but,
but
like something
something
that,
that
yeah.
distinguishes, whether it is a vest of some sort that says volunteer that can be. If you have teen volunteers, you can still stick it on them. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what size, it can be cleaned.
Okay,
Just because that was one thing when I was telling the
Yeah.
teenage boys, like, go ask over there, and they were like, oh, I don't know who I'm supposed to ask.
was there anything else like that? Cause that's great feedback from
Yeah,
Canada Day.
I think
Anything-
that's one of the big ones, is when
Just-
people were asking, like
Okay.
the farmer's market, they were asking for who to talk to.
Okay,
And I just kept pointing them at you.
Yeah.
But if there was
I
other
ran,
people,
okay,
but yeah, I think that was something like at the soup and chili cook-off, if they knew who to talk to, that's time for.
Okay. perfect.
So.
Anything else, Steve?
No.
All right,
Okay, and then recreation committee application,
yes,
so currently we're at 6, we're 1 short now that
Yeah,
Holly
this
is
would-
on board.
this would be Sunday.
And welcome, Holly.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
I believe I did give you
Yeah, sure.
In here,
the motion.
in my pocket.
Okay. Oh, it's sorry, it's here. But yeah, Sheena's application's in there, but the motion is there.
So moved by Sylvie and second by Lees. Yeah, that the Recreation Fitness Committee recommends the council that Sheena Whalen be approved as a member of the committee. All in favor? And there's no committee motions?
Nope.
There's no correspondence. What's the story, German? In record time. That's a long meeting.
Yes, thank you.
Those are long.
20 minutes for the previous one.
Moved by Sylvia, second by Lees, that the meeting be adjourned at 5:45. All there.
Hi.
Okay.